it's me, MelodicLemons here, and today we're going to be talking about a Mario game that holds a very special place close to my heart. It's my favorite Mario RPG of all time, and it's a sequel to another amazing Mario game released on the Game Boy Advance. Can you take a guess? That's right. Today, I will be talking about Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. It all started one night 2005 at E3. A gaming press conference made to show up upcoming games, betas, and prototypes of upcoming games, and more of that good stuff. Among some of the titles Nintendo showcased were The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, Mario Kart DS, New Super Mario Bros., Nintendogs, Animal Crossing. They also showcased some new hardware, the Nintendo Revolution, which is now known as the Wii, and the Game Boy Micro, which can run GBA games. But the most important announcement, well, to me at least, was Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. This game looked not very different from its final release, with a few sprites and textures being changed here and there. One thing you may notice that's different in these battles is that the sprites for the commands look much bolder than the final release, and the special attacks too. The trampoline now has different sound effects from the final game too, and it shows the red shells early on in the game. But that's enough for the beta of Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Now, I'm going to hand the mic over to my friend Alex, who will explain the plot of this amazing game.
Mario and Luigi Partners in Time's plot sets off at an unknown creepy mushroom planet with creatures that resemble creepy purple mushrooms using a telescope to look at Peach's castle. Little did they know these weird creatures would become very significantly important later. Now we're at the Mushroom Kingdom, Peach's castle. Professor Egad, who first appeared in Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube and made a reappearance in Superstar Saga, the game before Partners in Time, has built a time machine, but then Princess Peach, because apparently can't go in a single game without something going wrong, boards the machine, but when the time machine gets sent back to the Mushroom Kingdom, she doesn't return to the castle. Toadsworth, being the old lad he is, starts to worry about the whereabouts of Peach. Then, it happens. Well, as it turns out, Peach isn't actually in the time machine, but what is inside it is this green, creepy mushroom thing that kinda looks like the mushroom things before it. They're called the Shrooms. Apparently many years ago in the past, the Shrooms have invaded the Mushroom Kingdom, with Peach being kidnapped and held at Princess Shroobs' castle. When defeating the Shroob, you will then discover a time hole where Luigi, being the silly man that he is, falls into the time hole. When they enter this village, they end up running into their younger selves. It all begins here. It's a quest between bros and babies to find out the location of our beloved princess, locate the shards of the Master Cobalt Star. You run into a new helper character similar to how Paper Mario has helper characters, named Stuffwell. He's very sometimes too informative for his own good though. You also run into Toadbert, the Toad scientist. Some giant Yoshi Vor thing called a Yoob, which is the best thing in existence. A Wiggler who has a craving for juice. Kamek and Kylie Koopa, the photographer and news reporter. Fun fact, she even reappears in 2013's Dream Team. Along the way, you also run into the baby version of Bowser, which is just hilarious. And the moments he's in just makes the game all the more better. I kind of wish Bowser and Baby Bowser's relationship was developed a bit more, but their fight was still amazing. Now, after this fight, things start to get dark. You arrive onto the Shroob ship. And then Star Hill, where you fight the Elder Shrooboid along with the Commander Shroob with this giant Bob-omb 2, which is called a Shroobomb. I hate that name. After that, after finally putting together the Cobalt Star, you have to explore through the Princess Shroob's castle. And then, just when you think you're about to reach the end and finally save Peach, the chain jump switches the two pipes and you end up going underground. into a sewer. Ugh. But when that's over with, you head back to the castle, make your way upstairs, and get ready to face the Princess Shrew boss fight. This is it, this is the end. Princess Shrew here doesn't really look all that tough, but with the right amount of red hot peppers and coffee flowers here and there. But there's one attack she does where she'll literally shoot lasers at you, and you have to get the timing down perfectly. It's so annoying, and I'm guaranteeing you will not be able to avoid it on your first try.
So, now that you defeated her, Peach warns about putting together the Cobalt Star and says something bad will happen. And Baby Bowser, coming in being the annoying little turtle fuck he is, puts it all together and turns it into a poo-poo shroom-like thing. The Cobalt Star then forms into what is called the bigger bitch, her older sister, Elder Princess Shrew. Now let me tell you, this boss is actually a fucking pain to defeat. But it doesn't really get that bad until the final phase. The music, Peach's scream at the beginning, the atmosphere. Everything makes for a scary experience. The difficulty is spiked a bit too. The tentacle attacks make this truly a terrifying fight. So after 1,000,000 attacks and 3,000 HP cleared out, Princess Shrew and her older sister are defeated. And with that, Egad uses the Hydro Guzzle, or whatever it's called, to bring the Mushroom Kingdom back to its original state, and all happiness is restored to the world. So after all that, you may be thinking, if we have beaten the final boss, surely it's the end of the game, right? Nope. That one big turtle dude who hates Mario's guts? Well, apparently Elder Princess Shrew has a ghost, and she possesses Bowser, resulting in probably the worst Mario boss fight ever. There was no reason to add this boss, it's just extra padding and really easy too. This boss requires you to just counterattack against Bowser, and you can't attack at all. And the worst part is, if you die at this boss, it spawns you all the way back to before the first Princess Shrew fight. Talk about a fucking pain. So, anyways, once that shit-faced is done and over with, you meet up with everybody, the babies and Toadsworth take off, and that's the end of Partners in Time. I love this game. It does have a few flaws here and there, but it's honestly amazing. I don't really have much to say about the gameplay considering that it's just plain old Mario and Luigi. It really doesn't get any deeper. The odd thing about this is that it never got a remake and it's the least talked about Mario and Luigi game. It's a damn shame considering that this was an amazing game and it honestly deserves more recognition than it gets. I would honestly call it the Super Paper Mario of the Mario and Luigi series. But yeah, that's Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. Make sure to go subscribe to my friend AlexDX. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. He's honestly a cool dude and he loves Partners in Time as much as I do. So yeah, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to have him on the video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for it being so late. I had a few inconveniences here and there. And I'll see you guys next time.
Oh no! Oh no!